move over Ron Howard, Brian Glazer, because the Obamas are coming to town.
Well, slow down, Harvey, before you start celebrating. But yes, former President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama have signed a deal to produce a lot of content. Sounds like pretty much anything they want for Netflix.
Unscripted, documentaries, all sorts of things. The company is called Higher Ground Productions, and they are going to be producing, presumably, a slew of programming.
So they are officially in showbiz.
They are in show business, hook, line, and sinker. And this, and by the way, you got to admit,
all right, the subtext
you got to give me a little here.
If you've missed it, and I don't know how you did because he's been barking about it for a year now.
For a year.
That he believes that Barack Obama will be running a studio sometime in the near future.
Now,
and you got to imagine there's going to be a ton of cash there. Ryan Murphy just signed that $300 million deal, so imagine to bring the Obamas on board for exclusive content.
Yeah, they are probably making a fortune off of this. I mean, I can only imagine how much money, but it's probably a fortune. But you're not laughing anymore. You were laughing before. You ain't laughing no more.
I know. I mean, listen, I have to admit, it's a step toward what you said.
Charles is a pushover. When it when it happens, if it happens, then
you just said when it happens. Look at the sea change. You said I was crazy.
Well, you still are.
Well, whatever.
But you're crazy. It has nothing to do with your.
I may be crazy, but
prediction about
it all made sense to me back then.
Well, here's the thing. One thing that the Obamas are going to have, if you ask me, are a flood of the finest talent in all of Hollywood,
that want to work with them.
begging to work with them.
Yep.
And so, like, they have no excuses for this thing not to be a success, which I'm sure that it will be, because they're going to have their pick of people in this town to work with over the last 8 years who've looked up to them.
Sounds like a studio to me, folks. Sounds like a studio to me.
Hasn't happened yet,
but
so.
It's gonna. Nobody's laughing anymore, but they were certainly laughing before. They laughed at Christopher Columbus.
I'm laughing because you think that you've already won your bet.
They laughed at Christopher Columbus.
They sure did.
I know some people who weren't laughing at Christopher Columbus. The people on any island that he landed on, they were like, screaming in horror. Bad example to use.
They didn't necessarily know what was going to happen, but the flat world thing was not true.